The Vergas Show is brought to you by Spanky Stone Hearth, casual fine dining on beautiful Rose Lake. Vergas State Bank, your locally owned community full-service bank. Vergas Event Center for gatherings large or small, including weddings. Vergas Liquor Store, where all the profits profit Vergas.
Make the right call. Call Hanson's, the most trusted name in plumbing and heating.
Hi, welcome to the Vergas Show. I'm Sherri Hanson. Thanks for joining me today. We're at the Vergas State Bank, Main Street, Vergas. You know where to find us. We hope that you know where to find us. And we've got some things happening at the bank. We've hired someone new, and so I'd like to welcome Paula Waller. Hi, Paula. How are you?
Hello.
Yes, Paula's our new real estate loan officer, and she comes with just a wealth of experience. And so give me a little bit of your background.
My background, I started off at a small community bank about 26 years ago, and I actually worked with Darren at that point. Then I ventured off into strictly mortgages, and I've done that for about the past 20 years. Awesome. And yeah, and
so you heard it here. She's our real estate person, so come on in if you need a loan and stuff. And so Paula, why Vergas?
Vergas is just an amazing little community. My daughter recently opened a business here, and I've been helping her for the past year. And this community is just amazing. They support all their businesses. They are just a great, great community. And when this opportunity came up that you guys were looking for a real estate loan officer, it was a perfect fit.
It is a perfect fit, and we're just really excited to have you. The real estate market is a little quiet right now. Tell me a little bit about your thoughts on that.
You know, it is quiet right now with rates being high. However, that never lasts long in the mortgage world. So we're probably anticipating rates to go back down probably mid-summer, so we'll be seeing some reprieve there.
Sure.
Properties are still,
they're out there,
yeah,
and people are looking at either buying or selling. And,
exactly.
Yeah, right.
They just, you know.
It's not a time. I mean, people are a little bit skittish maybe about, what they should be doing. What kind of advice would you give someone who came in and said, we really want to look at buying something, but the rates, just don't know what to do?
My advice to anybody that is on the fence, if you find the house you want, buy the house. You rent the rate, because you can always refinance.
Awesome.
So
yeah, that's
my theory.
Very good advice on that. And so Paula's here at the bank. The bank hours, we're open Monday through Friday. We open up at 8 a.m. We close our main doors, the lobby doors, at 3, but our drive up, of course, is open until 5. We're open on Saturdays. And I think the thing with that I'd like to get out to everybody is that, even after 3 o'clock, Paula's around. Mm-hmm. And if that doesn't fit your schedule, you just need to give us a call here and get a hold of her. And so what do you see happening, the Vergas State Bank? What is your vision?
You know what, my vision for the bank here is we have so many in-house products that we can custom make to anyone's situation, and that is a huge draw. Because when you're in the mortgage industry, you're stuck with, really strict guidelines. Mm-hmm. Where we can use what I like to call common sense lending.
I love it.
And
some of the big banks don't have that, do they?
They don't. No. Absolutely not.
No.
But we also have all of the big products too that I can offer. So it's the best of both worlds here.
I love community banking because you have that opportunity to do that. But there's also just something about a small community bank finding their niche. They
absolutely.
You walk into a bigger bank and they have to answer to so many other people. We make our in-house decisions, mm-hmm. and we look at like you say, common sense of what the people have going on.
Yep, absolutely, and it's just a great feeling. And you get to know your customers, and that's an amazing.
That's just it. Them and their kids, and when they're getting married, and the whole bit.
Exactly.
So, that's great. So welcome, Paula.
Thank you.
With Paula coming on board, we do have another change that's happening here at the bank, and I'm going to step right over here. And a lot of you will recognize Kathy Glavy. Kathy, you want to take a hold of that? I know. Kathy's been with the bank for 39 plus years. I've worked with her my whole career here. So that's been pretty special, but she's retiring. Congratulations.
Thank
yes,
you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Lee, do you want to tell us a little bit about your thoughts on that with Kathy retiring?
Yeah, well, Kathy's been here longer than I have, actually. She's trained me in almost everything that I know, so we're sad to see her go. But we are so excited for her new adventure and retirement, and we wish you the best. You know, we're losing a team member, but yet at Vergas State Bank it's like losing a family member. And so all of us here wish you such a happy retirement.
Yeah, and you're not going to be able to talk for a few minutes, are you? Because you're just kind of tearing up. But Kathy and I, do you remember, the early days when we started and everything was, punching it in, and there was very little automation.
None. This
And
was,
I mean, or pencil it out or things like that.
Yes.
I think one of the things that you and I will always remember is the bank robbery.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on it? Do you remember?
Oh, goodness. Yes. Part of it I'll never forget, and part of it you kind of want to forget.
Right.
But no, definitely employed for 5 months and get robbed. It was certainly not on my agenda.
No, our radar did not have that one. Kathy, what do you hope to do in your free time now when you're off?
First and foremost, I want to go and be with my grandsons. I have 3 grandsons that live in the cities, and I've missed. So I just finally got to go to the oldest one's first football game, and that was.
So there's a lot more of those in the
Absolutely.
future for you.
Absolutely.
So if you were to and I know a person can't summarize, but tell me a little bit about what have been some of your best experiences, and what have you loved most about working at the bank here in Vergas?
My bank family, of course. Being part of a small community, we've seen, the kids I used to give suckers to are now bringing their kids in, and I'm giving them suckers. So, and just the trust that people have given me with their banking, and we've married people, we've buried people, and the
change that.
Oh yeah, but
that.
Just letting me be part of your family and you're part of my family. It's truly been a gift.
It is a gift, and it's because of community banking that you are able to do that, because that's what community banking is. It's about the community.
Absolutely.
And so, in free time down to see those grandkids and stuff, are you still going to stay involved in some of your community things?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, and
you'll see me on up and down the street.
Up and down the street and stuff like that.
And I've told Lee, if you ever run into a pickle, give me a call.
Yeah, give her a call and stuff like that.
Next week.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Sleep.
Right. You think of all the different people that you've worked with, and I know, like you said, that your banking family is just so important that way. But I think for me too, when I think about it, is the people that come into the bank. I have heard from so many people that's like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do without Kathy? Because you, in a small community bank, you not only do the regular daily, deposits, checks, and you also get to know, I'm going to call that person because I don't really think that they meant that check should be that.
Exactly.
And
yes.
I think there's a beauty to that, isn't there?
Very much so. But I have all the faith in the world that these guys will take very good care of my customers going forward.
It's going to be hard because some of them, they do like to come in and really, really talk a lot.
That's right up my alley.
I know, and that's all good, and again, small community banking. And so it's a big task to fill, to be able to take care of your customers and all the rest. But we really love being community bankers. We love
yes.
I think somebody once told me is you're never really off the clock, because you might be walking up the street and somebody said, hey, do you want to check my account or something like that?
Hand you a deposit.
Yeah, I'll put it in my pocket, and get it up there. So we just really appreciate the trust that you always put in the Vergas State Bank. We appreciate all your years, Kathy. It's going to be hard not having you here, but I know you'll stop in.
Of course.
And so we just really thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
You have a good day in Vergas.